Yo, 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 yo. We back. Get ready to go to work. That like button. You know, sometimes all you got time reveals all, man. Sometimes time reveals all. And a lot of people be over here thinking I don't be knowing what I be talking about. One and only. Saying things like show proof. Yeah, but the proof is always there. Y'all people just overlook it. Nah. I know what you're talking about, though. You got locked up in another state. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I ain't watched that shit, yo. Yeah, so sometimes you just gotta sit back and watch. But they say, don't believe me, just watch. Yeah, I told y'all, man. Yesterday. So when we first went through the Alex Pretti, whatever his name is, situation, I was like, yo, it's fucked up, yo, because he probably was an innocent victim. You know, he probably was one of Minnesotans. They got caught in the mix. But yesterday, I'm like, man, I'm thinking he an antagonist, man. Who was on that live yesterday? I say, I don't know if he is innocent as people trying to make, you know, as the world want us to believe. I willing to bet. Well, I ain't saying I was willing to bet, but I said I'm starting to think he was just like the other girl, a paid antagonist. Or it could have been unpaid, but whatever he was an antagonist. Now, it's sad, y'all, that people would rather be wrong and die on wrong. You know, even when they doing wrong, they don't want to, you know, recant what they said. They want to stand on it. So the narrative that was being played with Alex is that he was innocent. He was protecting an innocent woman. Now we know that is not true over here. Well, we knew that he wasn't protecting an innocent woman. And yesterday we questioned, was he even innocent at all? We questioned that yesterday. But now you got people who was pushing that innocent narrative, refusing to back down from their take and be like, damn, he was an antagonist too. Like, yo, people do not like to admit when he was lied to. Niggas was lied to, yo. All the people that's sitting over that bitch talking about ICE this and ICE that and human rights, or you're being lied to, man. You're being lied to. It's not what's going on. That ain't been what's going on for a while. But let me show y'all what I'm talking about, because I ain't got a whole lot of time, because I gotta go to work. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I told y'all what's going on is a fight between the left and the right. That's what's going on. And the average everyday citizens don't have nothing to do with it. Now you got all these guys popping up out of nowhere. So let me show y'all how this. Let's go back to the first video. Let's go back to the first video. Now you got all these people in Minnesota seemingly rioting and protesting. because of this man and the other woman death, but they not. It's not what they're protesting for. Some people might be protesting for that, but everybody not. Everybody not protesting for the same cause, y'all. I need people in Minnesota to understand that. Everybody out there isn't protesting for the same cause. All right, so look. This was the original video. Oh, no, that's not it. All right, here we go. God damn it. Not that one.
7-year-old U.S. citizen who had a legal conceal and carry took his legal weapon first, then they...
Listen to this narrative, y'all. Yeah, they at war with each other, one and only. That's what's going on. The left and the right is beefing. And you're a fool if you get in between this shit as an American citizen. That's all I'm trying to get people to understand.
Murdered him. I will show you the proof. Here's the lie from DHS's McLaughlin. She said someone approached the agents with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. The officers attempted to disarm the suspect, but the armed suspect violently resisted. And then there's stock line. Fearing for his life, the agent fired defensive shots. Here's the video of what happened before the shooting. The victim did not have his weapon out. His weapon is concealed inside his waistband. He is trying to help this person that they just pushed to the ground. He's not attacking anyone. They mace him first, and his weapon is concealed, so right now no one knows that he is armed.
Yo, all this whole video is designed to build, for you to pick a side. This whole narrative is untrue. The whole narrative isn't true.
People, the fuck is wrong with you? Honestly.
Now here's the damning evidence that proves this was murder. This agent in the gray hoodie enters the scuffle. Both hands are free, no weapon in his hands. Right here, he reaches into the victim's waistband, takes the victim's legal concealed carry pistol, and he turns and he runs off with the...
Definitely rage baiting. Now, I'm not saying he deserved to die, y'all. I gotta make sure we clarify that, because people, for some reason, people just mischaracterize things that you say on the internet. But what I'm saying is he wasn't innocent. He wasn't innocent. So, y'all see how they spent this narrative. He was an American civilian, licensed to carry, protecting this innocent woman. Yo, that's not what happened. He was an antagonist, helping another antagonist. That's what he was, man. That's what he was. He was there doing the job. I wonder when last time he was an ICU nurse. Cause I can't believe he's an ICU nurse at night. And then during the daytime, he's a fucking Antifa or Black Lives Matter. At least, if not member, at least acquaintance. I can't imagine him doing that. Hold on. Parents put out a statement.
Well, you said yesterday that this looks like a situation where the individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement.
More than likely.
What evidence do you have that he wanted to
BLM.
massacre law enforcement? Because all the videos that we have, and I do want to, we just have the still shot up now, but I do, control room, want to play one of the other videos. Let's play video number 1 again. It doesn't look anything like he's trying to massacre law enforcement. In fact, he was filming, and then it looked like he was trying to help another individual there who was pushed down by law enforcement, and then they went after him.
In fact, I believe that the fantastic training that our law enforcement partners have, the fact that they're highly trained, prevented any specific shootings of law enforcement. So good job for our law enforcement in taking him down before he was able to do that. And again, Dana, let's look at why.
Well, you said yesterday that this
they
looks
cut him
like
off.
a
They try to make it sound stupid and cut him
he
off.
was there in the first place. Was he simply walking by and just happened to walk into a law enforcement situation and try to direct traffic and stand in the middle of the road and then assault, delay, and obstruct law enforcement? Or he was there in the first...
Or was he a paid antagonist just like the rest of them? So look, so this video got released last night. And now everybody who was initially coming to his defense is still coming to his defense. You feel me? They still coming to his defense. And they refuse to back down from their initial take. Look at this, y'all. This is the same guy with the same clothes on a week ago. Check yo out. Snake House. Yo, for him to be an ICU nurse, seems like he got a lot of time on his hands. God damn. You been out that bitch all week. Hope he ain't had no patience. Golly, yo. You don't be tired? Like, you can do this and then be an ICU nurse at night? He one of them members, man. Or at least he one of them ones that's confused. But he definitely not just no innocent. Yeah, they just released this yesterday. He definitely not no innocent American citizen like they tried to make him be. Look like to me he embraced the challenge. You know what I mean? Look like another one, just like the Renee girl, that embraced the challenge and died for the cause, man. Yo, they need to be praising these people, yo. I mean, if they, they stand on what they believe, that's worth being praised, right? I don't think it should be, this anger that's being displayed online. I think these guys need to be saluted. That's what you wanted.
January 13th in Minneapolis, showing a man who appears to be Alex Pretti interacting with federal immigration agents 11 days before Border Patrol shot and killed him. Our footage was analyzed by the BBC, whose facial recognition technology confirmed his identity to a 97% degree of accuracy. On the morning of January 13th in Minneapolis.
That's what he wanted, y'all. And I told y'all yesterday that's what he was. Told y'all yesterday, man. This guy is not who you think he is. He's not who you think he is. He's not this innocent citizen. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying he deserved to die. But what I'm saying is, it's saying like that's what he wanted to do. Or at least, he wanted to engage. When you engage with police, there's a chance that you'll be murdered, yo. That's, it's been happening since the beginning of time. This ain't the first time it's gonna happen. He engaged with police. He was antagonizing them for weeks. And he lost his life because of it, man. And I think, based off his actions, that he probably wouldn't have wanted it no other way. But they trying to get people to gain remorse for these people, or sympathy or empathy for these people. And it's like, yo, this is what you chose to do. You chose to do this, man. You know what I mean? And no, I'm not. See, there you go being stupid. There you go being, who's that? uh, GPT. You're being dumb. Did you hear what I just said? Do you understand that these people are paid to do this? Do you understand that? Do you understand that these people aren't just doing this? He was an ICU. What is he doing out there? How many hours do ICU nurse work? See, it's the average hours they work, man. What is the average hours of an ICU nurse?
ICU nurses usually work 12-hour shifts, about 3 days a week, totaling 36 hours. These shifts, which can be day or night, help provide consistent care and allow for 4 days off to manage stress.
So on his 4 days off, this is what he decided to do on his 4 days off. So he was an ICU nurse during the day and at night he was a motherfucking paid antagonist. This is what he decided to do, y'all. If his schedule was like Google said their schedule normally is, on his days off, instead of getting rest like he's supposed to be getting because he got a strenuous job, he decided to take it to the streets. he decided to take it to the streets and antagonize ICE. Man, I have no remorse for that dude, man. Y'all crazy as hell. Should have minded his business, man. Then you got these guys.
I'm Robert.
Just keep coming out of nowhere.
Ward, chairman of the San Diego Black Panther Party. The Black Panther Party San Diego chapter holds ourselves accountable to be in sync with the fight against the terrorism, kidnapping, dehumanization, and illegal actions being performed by ICE, Border Patrol, and federal law enforcement against the people. It is the duty of the Panther to fight injustice and engage in activities that unify the community. And in San Diego, we are demonstrating unity by partnering with other organizations, activists, and individuals that are already operating on the front line to protect and secure our people. Self-determination, safety, justice, and dignity are the orders of the day. And our mission is to carry out these orders to the full extent of our capacity. All power to the people.
Yeah, who are these guys? Yo, they're like, all of a sudden, all these Black Panthers just popping up out of nowhere. Man, go sit the fuck down, man. Ain't nobody falling for that shit this time. Nobody's falling for that this time, yo. Now look at her. This is how you can tell it's political. Because everybody's taking a side. And there's nobody playing the middle. The side is either you left or you right. These are all political beefs. Political violence. What's up, Maisie?
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know that I'm usually not short on words. I usually have a lot of them, even the cuss words. Today was one of the hardest days of my life. I have seen some terrible things as a criminal defense attorney, as someone who practiced civil rights work, but seeing children basically in cages.
GPT. Guess what though? The people that's out there protesting, they ain't from there either. Did you know that? The people that's out there protesting, they ain't from there either, man. Just like ICE ain't from there. The people that's out there causing all this pain, all this violence, all this confusion, they ain't from there either, man.
Today.
Oh shit, my bad.
Broke something in me. The image of Liam is traveling everywhere. All around this country and frankly all around this world. But let me tell you, for every visual of Liam, there is another child. Another child that is younger, another child that is older, another child that is not with their friends, another child that is not in school, another child that this country has decided that they are worth less than other folk. When I tell you that I did not know what to expect, but in my mind,
I don't even know what the fuck she talking about. But look, then you got this other woman that did a whole press conference. Now she's under investigation because she was a part of the Looked like she may have been a part of the Somalian scam. She the front runner. Now she supposed to have been sprayed with a substance. Like who? Like y'all look right. Yo, yo. What substance did she get sprayed with that didn't cause any damage? Like who the fuck does that? Like who just sprays people with a substance? Like not in today's world, man. You know, these motherfuckers spray you with anthrax. If they really want to cause, you know, some type of damage to you, they're gonna spray you with something that does damage. Like she got sprayed with something that did nothing to her. it probably was vinegar. Fucking vinaigrette. It probably was. Hey yo, y'all gotta pay attention to what's going on. All of this is here. All this is being done to rally the troops. And we are the troops, y'all, if y'all ain't know that. Y'all didn't know the troops they're trying to rally is us. I'm telling us this far back. Let them people let them do what they gonna do. See what I mean? We might need to start putting in parlays. I mean, we can bet. Hey yo, is there a bet on FanDuel who gonna win? We need to start putting in parlays, man. If we want to make ourselves useful, you know, I think that's the best thing we can do. Cause everybody else making money, we should be able to make some money out this shit too.
You know, blame is very interesting, but facts are more important. And what the facts have shown since I've gotten into elected office is that every time the president of the United States
is there a bet? Is there an over under on Cal sheet of who gonna win between the left and the right? Somebody let me know, y'all. We need to figure that out. Put a pot together.
Use hateful rhetoric to talk about me and the community that I represent. My death threats skyrocket. For 4 years, since when he was in office, the first 2 years I was state rep. And the last 2 years, I was a member of Congress. It was maybe my second or third week when he started attacking me. I became a freshman who nobody should have actually known I existed because I wielded no power.
Jason, you're being tricked. So Jason, what you're a part of, Jason? What group you're a part of?
To having the most death threats of any member of Congress. To the point where I had to have 6 Capitol Police officers providing 24-hour detail to me and my family.
And the facts still remain, y'all. I told y'all when Trump got elected, this was coming back. Remember I told y'all that. I don't think nobody else on the internet told y'all this. When Trump get reelected, we're going to see more protests. We're going to see more rioting. Remember I warned y'all of this 2 years ago. We didn't see none of this during the Biden administration. And remember, during the Biden administration, America was in the worst state I think it's almost ever been in economically. No protests, no rioting, no looting, no nothing.
He left office. Well, he was defeated. And Biden got elected. And for 4 years,
that's all you need near me too.
It almost plummeted. Then he came back into office. And he reassumed his vitriol. And now, my death threats are the highest of the members of Congress. And last night, the man that attacked me was specifically upset that Trump's order to deport Somalis was not yielding enough deportations of Somalis.
Now, how do we know this? Yo, that was staged, y'all. Yo, she just ran a whole narrative on why this man did this. We didn't hear from him. He didn't say this. Where is he at anyway? Like, we haven't even heard. Is he even arrested? We haven't even heard nothing from him since. Then what happened to the guy that sprayed her with oil and vinaigrette? Because we haven't heard from him. Now she is speaking for him as to the reasons why he did these things.
So he wanted to come get the person
crazy,
he
Jason.
thought was protecting by the Constitution. That's right. I'm sorry to tell you the truth. We are protected by the Constitution. And so I do believe that the facts of the situation are that I wouldn't be where I am at today, having to pay for security, having the government to think about providing me security if Donald Trump wasn't in office and if he wasn't so obsessed with me. It is ironic that just last night he was on stage moments before I was attacked talking about me. And then when asked about my attack, he said, I don't think about her. Does he not remember? Is he suffering from dementia? How do you spend 20, 30 minutes on stage obsessing over me by name multiple times and then moments later say, Ilhan Omar, I don't think about her.
Man, yo, this is all, yo, this is crazy, yo. I just be want y'all to see what's going on. Don't fall for this shit. What the video about the dude spraying her? She just ran the whole narrative as to why he did it.
Genome must
I think we need to
resign
hear from him.
or face impeachment. I don't know. Resign or face. I don't know.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Yo, they is playing a serious game on the people. Yo, they is playing a serious game on the people, y'all. Yo, do not fall for this stuff, please. I'm begging y'all. Do not fall for this nonsense. This is nonsense, right? It's nonsense. Oh, my goodness. Yo got up and sprayed it with motherfucking water or something. Alright, so Nicki Minaj. So remember everybody was trying to figure out why Nicki Minaj was aligned herself with Trump?
Hello. Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan.
Yes, you was home.
And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's going to motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, you know, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him. Amen.
Now look,
To work.
all of this was because Nicki Minaj is an illegal immigrant. And she did all of this to get a fucking green card. Or the gold card. Whatever it's called that Trump had. Nicki Minaj is no longer considered an illegal immigrant after receiving Donald Trump's gold card, which grants her U.S. residency. That's what all this was about, y'all. See, my thing is, right? I don't like when none of them entertainers align themselves with a political party. You know what I mean? I don't like that shit. I don't respect it. I think it's all selling out. It don't matter if you go left or right. Stay the fuck out of politics. Because what they try to do is they try to get their supporters to side with them. And a lot of times, you don't know what the fuck you siding for. Like, she did this for her own selfish reasons. Her own selfish reasons. That's something she said years ago. But I ain't gonna make this live real long. I just wanted to show y'all what was going on. Give y'all update. Yeah, but he got some issues. Goddamn. So, give y'all update of what's going on, man. I told y'all the Alex dude wasn't right yesterday. It wasn't right yesterday. Come to find out, he ain't right. You know, I think he's aligned himself with some of them parties. On his days of resting, he goes out and protests. You know, he probably be tired as shit. I would hate to be in ICU and he had to be my nurse because ain't no telling. You know, he probably been out all night protesting. Like, you can't go to work. I think as an ICU nurse, you gotta get adequate sleep. I think sleep is mandatory. You know, that's a strenuous job. And I think it was really ignorant of him, you know, to try to go out there and protest during the day and be an ICU nurse at night. I think that's fucked up. I don't think he should have did that to the people. But I gotta go to work. I'm gonna try to get a live in later. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the hype button. I should no fucking extra pass. You talking about? Another day, keep it G dudes, and I'm out.